shut up for a minute? We gotta get you the fuck out of Dodge, man. We're going to Vegas tonight.
What are you talking about, Vegas?
Vegas, baby, Vegas.
Welcome back, subscribers, and to those new people stopping by for the first time, hey, welcome you guys too. I'm going to go ahead and put a link right up there, and it's going to give you all of the new players a basic breakdown of my basic level of playing this, and then my advanced version, of course, is listed within that video. In case you're curious about what I'm doing here, go ahead and check out those videos. And I'm here back. I figured I'd do a quick little live session on this beautiful Saturday morning. It is snowing outside, but that's okay. I'm warm. I have my coffee. I have my pack of cigarettes because it's a horrible habit. And I'm with this lady. I believe she's from Italy. And we're taking things from there. I'm currently using a VPN, Virtual Private Network, which has pinged my address out of the United States into Paris. So I don't know if that means anything. I could, of course, gone with Great Britain, but I think this is either way. By going out of a European one, it could possibly keep me from being blocked from whatever. And I suggest people think about that. So let's start off here without me talking too much and looking at the board and looking at the patterns. I see two numbers have repeated right here.
Excuse me.
I'm listening to the whole world get sick. I'm just going to go on the 10s to start off with. I'm going to grab my dime chip, and I'm going to go ahead and wait for just one roll just to see, because these are close together, whether or not that table could possibly be shifting. In the meantime, I'm going to look for another possibility of a group of numbers to play. And I do see the 29 and 33 being an option, because I do show that they have showed up within the last couple rolls.
Winning number 21,
okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set this up with my dime chips, and we're going to get rocking and rolling here. I'm going to grab them, and I'm just going to lay it out like this. I'm going to be pretty good, I'm sure. We're going to give this a whirl, and we're going to check it out. Take things from there. Hope you guys are staying warm with this coronavirus scare. I wouldn't worry about it. Again, I'm probably more worried about the panic that people are having with their panic buying and whatever. It could potentially stop our whole economy, and, well, let's just be honest, there's a possibility of it because people sometimes overreact and it causes all sorts of crazy things from happening. So, in a nutshell, just stay warm. Keep your body warmer as usual. Take your vitamin C. Take your vitamin D. You know, and life will be good, and you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, and there's the first winner chicken dinner, I think. Yeah. So the 14 seems to be repeating itself if you look over here, so it's good that that number is covered. Let me go ahead now and drop down to my $1 bets. I'm going to lay it out same way. I'm in the clear with that first bet being done. And let's go on to making some money. What do you guys think? Again, whenever I see a number, if I get a loss here, for example, I'm going to wait to make sure that has not happened again, because I want to make sure I'm not getting a shift into that pattern. I might wait 3 times. I might wait 2 rolls or 3 rolls just to make sure it hasn't shifted, and generally it does shift. Doesn't matter what wheel you go on. It's like anything in life. We're going to have our ups and downs. Stock market's going to have its ups and downs. So it's a matter of finding that pattern and riding that wave. Generally, I notice that there's going to be a loss every, I think it's 7, between 5 and 7 spins. But, of course, the next level is going to be your recovery, because, of course, we have $2 units out. 2 times 5 is 10. It pays 1 unit. Therefore, by putting the 10s up, when you win at that level, you will have recovered from your previous loss. There's another option. I can't remember your name, bud. Oh my gosh. I didn't plan for saying this, but there's a way you could also put a single unit on the 0. Therefore, it's only going to be paying you 1 unit. But in doing so, you're preventing just one number from that kicking in, and it's going to pay off, of course, more money if you want to choose of it that way. But that's up to you to decide. I'm still working on that. I might perhaps put a video on, but considering it's only winning one small little tiny unit, let it be $1, then I'll just stick with this one. But it's something that I will explore soon enough. Slap them up there. I think I'm going to be on my 3rd win. I don't know. I'm not keeping score. I'm going to grab my
10 seconds.
Coffee here.
674.
Oh, keeping warm. You got to drink those warm liquids, people. Because if you can keep your body warm,
Bets are closed.
just as in a lot of countries like Thailand, it's not taking off with all of the people because it is so warm. So if you create the same environment within yourself, you know, your body, drinking warm fluids, building up your immune system, I wouldn't worry about a damn thing. I had 1.5 inches of phlegm in my lower left lobe in the Marine Corps, and I'm still standing here. Yeah, I coughed. Yeah, I kind of sucked, but I wasn't dying. So see, by choosing that one line, it is now patterning. So I've reduced that, and I'm kind of looking at a reaction to me winning, possibly. Oh, she doesn't care. She's cool. I do look at their reaction because sometimes their body language does shift because they can see how I'm playing, or at least winning. I'm speculating on that, but that could be a possibility. So that becomes my what? My 5th win? I don't know. I will add them up and probably edit this and show you each one. Now,
Goes down. Winning number 10, Black Even, first dozen. Congratulations to the lucky winners. The bets
I
are
don't know what that is. 10. See, we hit the same one. There we go. So that's zeroing in on that. So right now, it has increased that 50% coverage up to 100% coverage now. All right? So let's keep that in mind. But we are seeing a frequency of numbers that are coming in the 12s, or in that lower 12. See, we have 2 that have come in. I want to sit back and wait for the possibility of that shift happening. Now, I don't care if I have to sit back and wait. I don't mind it. If I were to go out that level, I'm not worried about it either, because there's an 80% chance at that higher level I'm going to make my money back. But then again, I want to reduce that expectation as far down as possible by doing it this way. And I just want to make sure this isn't hypothetically shifting. But I think based on what I'm seeing here in my past experience, it's just going to continue on this way. So I'm just going to go ahead and rebet. I'm just going to play it out. If this was a larger dollar amount, of course I would be more careful. But in this case, we'll just push it until I go out. How's that, guys? Seems pretty legit. But yeah, I tell everybody, look, you know what? If your gut feeling is telling you to wait, wait. Don't do it. You don't have to bet.
10 seconds.
Don't fall into that trap of letting that little dose of dopamine from winning keep you playing. Now, that's the whole psychology behind gambling. You know, you look at slot machines and they have their bells and whistles and things like that go off and make it exciting, and every once in a while they're going to throw you a bone. It's called intermittent enforcement. Intermittent reinforcement. So right when they think you're getting not interested, they're going to throw you a bone. They're going to throw you a small little win. And you sit back and you're thinking, woohoo! I just won. We got to keep doing this. There again, we're following that pattern. So that still keeps me at 100% win within that 12. So yeah, don't fall for that trap. the whole key to gambling, and this is a lesson I learned the hard way, is to have no emotion when gambling. A lot of my strategies are so simple because it takes that thinking process out of it. If you were to look at my craps, you look at it and think, this is so easy, it's stupid, it's boring. Yes, because it's not distracting. It doesn't have all of these distraction bets that are on every table. For example, this one right here, you know, the racetrack, that's a distraction bet. All right. Do some people make money at it? Yeah, so right now we're shifting, possibly if that's the number I see. So that is a 3. So I'm going to wait a couple rolls.
Claire, I'm speaking only English and Russian, so I can't help you right now.
But I do like the fact that, you know, you can sit down and play it like a machine. I want all of my strategies to work like a machine that is easy, because in my past experience, and I gotta admit, I was playing all sorts of different ways of gaming like everybody else because I hadn't put too much thought into it because I was following the herd. All right? A lot of gamblers have that herd mentality. You know, for all I know, the mafia and the mob way back then could have created... session expired. Anyway, that'll give you an idea. I really wanted to do a recovery at that level. Oh, man, that really sucked. Either way, I'm going to bring this to a close. It's actually kind of cool because it does have my 10-minute limit in there. But who knows? You know what? The mob could have could have trained the masses into pressing bets and doing this bet and hard way bets and all these type of things. They might have had an influence on it to cause people to follow along on that herd mentality of a certain betting structure. But I don't fall into that. And I know I'm rambling. Anyway, I'm going to bring this to a close. I wish I could have recovered at the top level, but I was pretty confident. Either way, I was able to show you that by zeroing in on that pattern that's showing in that specific 12 with only one line covered, you're therefore increasing the expectations of that happening. How? I don't know. It's just the pattern that I noticed happens. So anyway, that in mind, hey, you guys have a great day. Better tomorrow. And stick around for that second video, of course, on my setting up of my account. But that'll come in the future. In the meantime, have a great day. Better tomorrow. And Shokti Kop, which means best of luck to you guys and gals. Take it easy.